Selamun Aleyküm. I'd like to salute all the participants. This meeting is a very important meeting. We have the problems and we address all the problems from all different aspects and we can say that important people, prominent people have taken part in this Congress for future projection. I'd like to congratulate the organizers and I'd like to thank the participants for their contribution. What I'd like to say is that the problem of Islamic world is that they cannot define the problem that they are having very well.
Yaşıyoruz. Medeniyet krizi nedir? Nasıl yaşanıyor? Medeniyet
krizi. The crisis of civilization. There are three aspects of this. The first one is the breakdown, fall of Muslim mindset. So there are secular mindsets that we have been thinking. Now we have the second one is that there's mentality, and we lost the grounds for living in the Muslim world, and the Muslim mindset is a masterpiece of travel in Medina. We lost Mecca and Medina, and we see that this is gone. And the third one is at the time of Muslims, and there is evaporation of this time, and so from 8th century to 18th century, there was the mindset of Muslims, and there was grounds for living in a Muslim way. And I'd like to remind you of this fact once again. So for 1,000 years, the human history, the world history, is shaped through the Muslims. There is the challenge of modern thinking, the revolutions, the industrial, scientific revolutions. Islamic world had a fall, and this is a very important subject, I believe. It's not only about the Islamic world, but all the Westerns, they eradicated the idea of God, idea of creator. They make the humans as gods, and there is a with post-humanism. There is the sovereignty of the machines. This is a word that they constructed. They turned the world into hell. So with the Western world, all the civilizations, all the religions have been eradicated. This is something I don't say. This is the civilization historians say these as well. And we have one of the texts, and it says that in 300 years, 16 of the civilizations out of 26 civilizations have been eradicated from the arena of humanity. They eradicated this. What I'd like to say is that the religious connections are lost, our mental state is grounded, but the idea of time has gone. Muslims are still leading their lives. They are resisting against the Western world. We are not resisting the Jewish. Palestine resistance is not the Muslim or Palestine resistance. It protects the human dignity of all the humans. Chinese people, Indians, or the Japanese cannot have this resistance. So, of course, we have to have our mental state and the grounds, and we have to have there needs to be a pioneer generation. There needs to be the scholars, the science people, and for that, in Islamic world, there needs to be an intellectual and mental leap, an academic leap should take place. And among the intellectuals in the media, in academy, there needs to be mutual cooperation projects. And regarding that, if we can exert our efforts, for example, yesterday there was a declaration in Samarkand. Turkish state organization is established at the capital is the HQ is in Samarkand. This is the extension of D8. This is the largest project of Erbakan, professor. If you think that D8 is related to 8 countries, it is not. There's Argentina, Brazil, India, Russia, and I think that we are in the third stage. There's a decision taken, an important decision, and in an attack, all the other countries will accept that that is done to themselves, and for the backlash of this, they will act in unison. And I don't know whether this could be applicable or to what extent it is applicable, but that there is such a system, and the D8 project is in that level, and of course this is very important for the future of Islamic world. Could look like a small step, but in Islamic world that will embrace all the Islamic countries. And of course, this is important for taking important steps. The joint films, joint media, joint education institutions should be going there. For example, they have Netflix. Why don't we have Netflix for Muslim world? There could be civilization schools. We provide education in 60 countries. We have 40,000 students. Through English language, through Arabic language, we can have these. We are not idiots. The world history has been ongoing. We shaped the world history, and we will have the civilization in Islamic world for common ideas, common dreams. We can have a roadmap. I'd like to thank the brothers for organizing this meeting. I'd like to thank the participants who listened to this Congress. Thank you very much.